you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel, and welcome to this stream. Yeah, we're playing TCG Card Shop. Oh yes, and there we are, TCG Card Shop Simulator. And the part of the reason why I'm on this tonight is I didn't stream over the weekend. In fairness, I was kind of got sunstroke and sunburn, and it wasn't great. So yeah, I unfortunately I took a couple of days out, rehydrated, headaches gone, all of that stuff. And genuinely, you know, thanks very much for the patience of waiting until I come back. It's much appreciated. Now we're going to be playing this for a little bit, and the reason why we're doing it for a little bit is because, you know, it's Monday night. No, it's just a hangout stream, really. I'm not really doing anything too strenuous. I just need to take it easy, chill for a couple of days, do things normally, and we're all good. Hope everything's doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm recovering now. It's all good. So apart from that, we're fine. So we need to go to Rip and Win. Rip and Win. But yeah, apart from that, we're okay. I did 2 boot fairs over the weekend, and both days, like, no shade, no shelter, and out in the sun the whole time. Like, once on my face was bright. Even iPod's like factor 50 suntan lotion. This stuff, like factor 50, right? And I'll still get burnt. So it was direct sunlight. It killed me basically. So yeah, I wasn't right for the last couple of days. Apart from that, I'm back. I'm all right. I'll survive. And we'll be okay. Right, I've got to remember how to do stuff again. Right, we are looking for any duplicate cards so we can put them on the stands, because that's what we need to do. Actually, how do we do ordering again? Sort album. The amount. And there we are. We can get loads of these ones. Right. Might need a few more than those ones. Part of the Barmy Army? Nah, mate. Basically, when you do a boot fair, normally you're just in the middle of a field with no shelter around you. And it was like, oh, bollocks, basically. But apart from that, I'm okay. It's fine. I don't even know what the Barmy Army is. Right, what am I missing? I'm missing... If we chuck that down there... Well, we can get one more crate on the shelf, so we'll buy up a new crate. So, stock order, get a box in, stack it up. It's all good. Oh, chances are I probably need another one. Should have bought a pack of 8. But yeah, it's just been warm, and unfortunately, it's gonna be. You don't follow cricket? No, I don't really follow cricket. Sorry. For me, cricket's a little bit boring. I know people say the same thing about baseball, but you know, I mean, baseball's down to like 2.5 to 3 hours, and cricket's over like what, 3 years for a match. No, I'm good. I'm quite happy to just not worry about cricket for a bit. Right, let's open up the shop. Let's go. So we've got 1,092 doll hairs. How much is it to get extended? We're at 300. We can do 2 extensions for 700 skadoodles. So 6. So that's 1,100, 1,500, 1,800. If we can get 1,800 in spare change, then we're doing all right. We can extend the store. Get an air freshener in so it can sit behind the door and spray people and get rid of the smell. But yeah, apart from that, all good. But like I said, yeah, mainly the reason why I'm on tonight is just because I haven't done anything for a couple of days. I haven't even been able to record properly for a couple of days because my brain has just kind of melted, and I was like, yeah, not working through them. So that was not fun. But apart from that, yeah, no, I'm just kind of, you know, like the day after you've been out for like a really long time, you're exhausted. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I was like, that's kind of why I'm not doing too much today. Don't mind playing this because number 1, I enjoy it. Number 2, It's easy. There you are. Oh, you want to trade, mate? Sorry, didn't see you there. You want me to trade you a card worth $2.5 grand, and I don't have £2,500. I'm gonna have to decline this smelly person. Very sorry. But yeah, normally, I mean, I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna jump on my PS for a bit, but because it's now heating up again, the flat gets too hot. I literally have to put a fan on because my PlayStation's right in this corner. I have to put a fan on the back of my PlayStation to make to cool it down. It's got nothing to do with dust or anything. It's just it's in a really warm corner. It just circulating hot air. Doesn't like it. So yeah, I just have to keep a fan on it. Rest of the year, completely fine, no issues. In the summer, it sucks. Hello, you want me to buy your card? You know what? I'll buy it off you for £3. It's only worth £3.29. Right, okay, we'll do it for £3.20. That good enough? Thank you very much. Cool. Kawessa, thank you very much for subscribing following over on Twitch. A boom to you. Most appreciated. Technically, I should be able to read your chat if you're typing away. Should be able to see it on OBS. So. The Barbie Army is a pommied cricket supporter who gets cooked when they come down. Oh no, I'm not like that. Not like that at all. It was just because, like as I said, I did 2 boot fairs over the weekend, one after another, and I was just by the end of it, I was baked.
The Americans, that's a trunk sale.
Right, do I want... Oh no, it's a flea market.
Trunk sale because you're selling out the back of your car.
We can't afford that card. Hello, smelly lady. Right. But we're talking to an Australian. What do you guys call boot fairs down in Australia? Because Kerry's just informed me that Americans call it a trunk sale. We call it a boot fair because you're selling out the boot of your car. What do Australians call it? It's a valid question. I don't know. The thing is with the heat in Australia is it's like the people tell me, like, well, I mean, being that we're British, we're very, very humid. I'm going to assume Australian heat is a little bit different. Like, it's just really dry and just hot. We don't do boot sales. We do yard sales and market stores. So yard sales is something that I think it's slowly becoming a thing in this country.
Yeah, if we've got
like,
set up like a lot of Americans.
So the way that we do, so we do this thing in where I live. We do like what's known as an eco sale. So basically, we don't charge anything for it. You put whatever you want to get rid of out on the front of your lawn or on the path or something. And you put it up on like a Facebook group and say, look, we're getting rid of all this stuff. Come around and have a look at it. And it'll be like an eco event. And that's kind of how we do it. And I don't know if that's the same in everywhere else, but it's how we do it in where I live, at least. Oh, smelly people. But I do like the idea of yard sales, just because I've seen enough of them on like. I used to watch a lot of like Gary V doing like, he'd go around to different like places and they'd pick up loads of crap out of people's like garages and stuff. I kind of like the idea. It's just we don't do it here because we don't really use our garages. We just use our driveways or whatever's around. But yeah, that's why boot fairs for us are a big thing. So we go to these like events that someone will post up on Facebook, hey, we're doing a boot fair here, and here. We got permission from the parish council, and then 60 or 70 people will turn up in their cars, put out some tables, and trying to get rid of all their stuff to the public. That's how we do it. Good here for now, yeah, still here. I wonder if these games go multiplayer. I don't think this one's going multiplayer, but there is one called Card Shop Multiplayer, which I'm going to assume you can play with your friends. I haven't played it. Not really worried about it. I'm okay. I got to pay my bills. We've almost got enough to buy the whole extra bit of store. Thanks, mate. Now we probably have got enough to buy the whole rest of the extra store. 30 skadoodles back? No way. Yes, sir. What can I do for you? You want me to buy your car? Oh, actually, that's a straight trade. Yeah, go on then. I'd play with you. I probably would buy it. It's my problem. Don't really care about the 20p. You want me to buy your extortionately amount of money car there, and I can't afford that, mate. I'm really sorry. But I did put in my request for the water park simulator, because who's the guy that's made it? Calipus. He's the guy that's making that game. He sent out the email to like all creators, like, "Hey guys, if you're interested in playing this game, get hold of us now." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I've put in my request. I've put in my request already." But yeah, that's a new card. It's £3.44. Let's see if we can do it for free. Not free as in no money urgent. I'll take it for £3. It is a smelly shop, yeah. So I need to extend the store so it pushes back that way, and then we can put an air freshener next to the door, and then we can move the counter over there so the people come up here and walk around it, and it triggers the air freshener. Because there are smelly, geeky people here. Also, I did one of the boot fairs I did over the weekend, because I was selling like Pokemon cards, because I've got some spare stuff I don't really want anymore, and it's in my like get rid of pile, and I'm completely fine with it. I don't want this card. So I was out, and this lady comes up to me, and she goes, there's a stall just over from just a couple of rows away from you. They're selling Pokemon cards. I was like, how much? And she goes, I think they're like bundles of. Let me go and find out. So this lady's like nicely taking her time to go and find out stuff for us. And she comes back. She goes, they're £1.25 a bundle. I said, how much you get in a bundle? And she's like, they're like this fat. About 100 odd cards a bundle. Okay, cool. I said, if I give you, and I put my trust in this lady, and she came through for me. I said, if I give you a tenner, could you go and like see if it's negotiable to take all the bundles of cards? And she went, yeah, sure. Now, I could have lost a tenner, genuinely, but she had her son with her, and her son stayed at my stall. So I kind of held him hostage, right? And saying it that way sounds a bit dodgy, but yeah. So he stayed at my stall. She came back with like an armful of cards, right? And I can show you what I picked up. Right. Ugh. So this cost me a tenner. I have sorted them out. Right. Also, just quick, I don't know if anybody knows Pokemon cards. If you do, let me know. These ones, this is the back of them. They are Pokemon World Champion 2024 Honolulu set. And I've got a bundle of those, and I'm like, ooh. So what I did is I sorted out every single one of these cards that came in all these bundles. I gave one bundle away, right? So first off, this kid came up to my stall, and he was all like, can I have this card? And I was like, okay, that's £4. So he looked at me, go, here's, I was like, oh, he's only like 9, 10 years old maybe, and his dad was with him. And I said, I've just got hold of like all these cards. I said, if you buy a card off me, I'll give you a free gift, right? So he bought Dashmund off me for £4, which, because it was like a, you know, a proper shiny nice card, and it's one of those like nicer cards that people collect. And he bought that off me, and I went, right, opened up my bag, I said, take a bundle. So I gave him a pack of 100 cards for free, because it only cost me £1, so I wasn't really complaining. So I gave him 100 cards for free. He took that and he was all happy, and he bounced off with his dad, and it was nice, you know, it was all good. See, I do have a heart, and I'm all good with this. And yeah, so that was okay. And then I got home, I started sorting them out. So I sorted them all out into like their elements of cards. So I went through all like the flame, water, and everything else. I put it up on my desk. I had all these stacks of cards everywhere. And then today I went through every single one of them, taking out all the duplicates, and then put a section aside, which it's about 120 cards ish by fatness. About 120 cards, and they're all the ones that I'm going to be putting into another folder, because this set is what's JTC again? I can't remember. It's the Journey Together set. So I've got about 150 of the starter block of like Journey Together. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then everything else I totted up onto the app. So I put it up onto my app on my phone, because I'm going up to a shop that apparently does take in a lot of bulk cards. And after running through all of the bulk, it comes to about 520 quid. So from a tenner, I've now got most of the starting section of Journey Together and 500 quid's worth of extra stuff. Plus all the other stuff I'm trying to sell as well. Works out about £630, roughly. Now, if the guy at the counter goes, I'll take the whole lot off you for like 2/3 of the price, which is kind of what trading value is when it comes to like card traders, I'm quite happy to take it, because one of the cards I want is about £300, and it's really it's getting harder to find like non-graded versions, because as soon as people pulling these cards, they're getting them graded, and it's really annoying. I just wanted to go into a folder, but I might actually have to buy a graded version of this card. Even the ungraded version is £300. I'm like, that makes no sense. So yeah, kind of a miffed. But I am going to go to a convention at the end of the month, and I'm hoping maybe all of this money together basically mounts up to a nice healthy amount of credit that I can use at this convention. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm rolling. I think what I'm going to be doing is, like, during the winter time, I'm going to be buying up like bulk cards and putting little bundles together and then selling them off at fairs, because it's kind of a way to stack up enough to actually go, how much does it cost to do a convention? Like, I could be that guy in the corner that just sells any old random rubbish to people who need it for like their collections. I'm quite happy being that guy. Let's just say there wasn't mega. Oh no. So basically, it was bulk. So I mean, you know, you go through one of these bundles, there's like 6 versions of this card. To put it into perspective, I think I've got like 17 versions of the like magma card from Journey Together, and they're like 75p each. Talk about trading cards. I have 8 large shoe boxes full of BB cards. What's BB?
Baseball.
Oh, baseball cards. 5 shoe boxes full of football cards, and they're selling very soon. All from the late 8. Mate, you'll probably get better off getting into like a grading app and like going through it quickly, because they can amount up. They really can. And people collect all this. It's fun. You know, you're looking for those hardcore collectors. But that's kind of what I'm getting. That's kind of where I'm at now. And it's like, if I wanted to do this as a job, then it's a good start. And it just means I'm going to sort of like trade up and just keep going with it. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be that guy who only sells like grade 10 cards. I don't mind selling the odd graded card here and there, but I think I would just want to be the guy that helps people finish their collections. You know, and I'm kind of alright doing that. So, kind of like the Good Samaritan Pokemon man, in a way. Well, that's kind of where I want to be, you know. I'm all right. 3 banana boxes of Marvel magazines starting in the early 70s. Get them graded, or at least get them into like plastic sleeves and do a sale or something, because it'll be worth it. It really will. Most people who are just satisfied are smelling the air of the shop. Oh yes, it's a healthy smell. One, two. So I need 2 crates of yellow, 2 crates of blue, 2 crates of the boxes. Many never opened. Auction them. Don't take them on eBay, because they're not going to they mess around so much on eBay. So I used to be an advocate for selling on eBay, right? But they've just changed their rules in the UK for selling on eBay, because apparently too many people were taking the absolute piss, and you're now not allowed to sell over £1,000 worth of stuff a year on eBay. And if you do, your details can be sent to HMRC, which is Her Majesty's like cash side of things, and basically say, well, you're earning too much money, we've now got to tax you. So even if it's just selling your old stuff, if it's worth more than what they allow you, you're not allowed to do it. And that kind of bit me in the arse a little bit. I'm just sitting there going, well, it's kind of scarping my plans a bit, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to start kind of doing this whole like card thingy as like a side hustle, making some money, and then go up to like, you know, getting into like market stalls and that sort of thing. I don't mind doing it, because as my kids get older, I kind of want something else to do, you know. And yeah, so that is a plan. And now what I've got to do is I've got to basically save up a load of money that could take a really long time, and then go at it and do that all in 30 days sort of thing. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's the joys of what I would like to do right now. So growing the channel is step 1. I need to grow the channel on here, earn more money, chuck it into a savings, build up that money a bit, and then open a market stall somewhere. Kind of got a good idea of where I can sort of do that as well. I just got to have a check into like how much they rent out and things like that. But yeah, it's genuinely not a bad idea. Cabinets and stuff are relatively cheap, especially if you go on eBay. But there you go. Anyways, how you doing, lady? What do you want? You want me to buy your card? I will do it for $11.50. No, $11.50, not $11.59. Accept. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Hello, mate. You want what? You want that one card with all those notes, and you're only going to... Oh, 50, 60, 70, 80p. Ta very much. How you doing, sir? You want 3 packs of cards? Glorious. Are you going to do an unpacking now, or... should I open it, or should I keep it sealed? $32 skidoodles. Yavo, £83 and 55p. There we are. Screw eBay, bloody narcs. Yeah, I think it's because like they were pressured by the tax people in the UK to do something about people making money without paying taxes. It's kind of annoying, because eBay's always been that whole like freedom market where you're able to just put everything up online and be like, you know what, I don't want it anymore, I need to sell it. And now you have to register as if you do £1,000 of sales, or it's 30 sales in a year, or £1,000 worth of sales, your details then get sent to your local tax office, government, or whichever country you're in, or it might just apply to the UK at least. But then you get given, your details go to them, and then they basically say, well, if it's only like £1,100, it's not too bad. But if he's consecutively making this much money every month all the time, then he's doing this stuff as a business, and we're going to have to turn him into a sole trader, because then your eBay account will be turned into a business account, and you'll be basically registered as a sole trader for your own thing on eBay. And that's through eBay. That's not freedom for you to make that choice. It's like, cool, fantastic. So I was on the phone to HMRC this morning to have a chat about tax, because I'm a full-time carer. So I basically, I'm a stay-at-home dad. I care for my disabled wife, that sort of thing. And you have to take all that into consideration as well. And it's like, cool, so what does this mean for me? And yeah, I basically, it would limit everything I do, everything. It's like, cool, all right, what else does that do? So I phoned up Universal Credit, and I had a chat with them, and basically it just went, oh, so that limits all of that as well. Brilliant. So yeah, I can't, if I register as a sole trader, it basically starts eating at everything, even if I don't earn X amount of money a year, sort of thing. It would be, as soon as I would be registered as a company, it then eats into every financial aspect of our lives. Awesome. Why do I keep picking up this box? And that's working as a sole trader, so everything would be registered. I mean, what I do here is already registered, because it had to be registered through the American government. So that was fun. I've never filled out American documents before until I did this, and that was okay. But because of the special relationship between like America and England, it was like, oh, cool. All right, so I've still got to fill out all this paperwork. Okay, not a problem. Cheers to you for personal care. I used to do that for my grandmother, and it was tough, believe it or not. Yeah, I know, Ghost Machine. Thank you very much for being here, man. Yeah, I've been a full-time carer for 9 years. For as long as my kids have been around, or one of them at least, because the other one's only 6. And yeah, so, and after Kerry went through cancer and all the other crap she went through as well, I was relied on a lot more heavier. So like my role went from being a full-time carer because of this, that and the other, and now it went into full-time carer for this, that and the other, and mobility, and this and this and this, and it was like brilliant. You know, it was just one of those it's like I keep saying, people, you don't know it's going to happen until it happens, and then you just have to kind of just deal with it. And that's kind of where I'm at. Look at the bloody crooks on the River Thames. I know they get all their expenses paid for them with, like, that's taxpayer money. They get like tax reductions on their second properties and stuff like that as well. Well, one woman, she just had to resign her position as something in the Labour Party, and I can't remember what she was doing, but basically her whole thing was the properties she was renting out to her constituents. So she was renting properties in the places that she was working for, and she evicted her tenants, raised the price of the rent by 700 quid, and then put new tenants in. And as soon as that came out, she was all like resigning her position and stuff. It's like, that's far. I wonder how much else goes on behind the doors that no one knows about. And then when it starts coming out, you're like, oh, that's not good. Yeah, there's too much. I kind of agree. I can't partly agree with America that people who go into power and stuff, they shouldn't be allowed certain things, because they're supposed to be serving the people, not making money off the people. I mean, they're going to make money because of like their salaries and stuff, but like taking the piss money, like one of the biggest ones that everyone talks about, well, I say everyone, but people who are concerned, is Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi is an $114,000 a year job, and she's worth a stupid amount of millions of pounds, saying that she never did inside trading and stuff. So I can smell a fish.
Little brown fish.
Little brown fish. But yeah, so it all comes down to corruption anyway. Most governments are run by it. It's all good. That's what we paid for, apparently. Did my shop just close? Like, no one's here. God damn it. Thomas! Westminster Abbey, mate. Well, it is Westminster. It's the House of Parliament. Ooh, corruption. Pardon me. Let me just serve this man who's got a gluttonous amount of money in his pocket for Pokemon cards. Next. 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 That's a lot of next. Cheers, mate. Yes, sir, what can I do for you? You know what? I'll buy that card off you for £1 and 40p. What? It's £1.60, bud. £1 and 60p. Thank you, Bubba. If you do want to donate to the Hybridsteel Pepsi Max Fund, you can. It's part of the description box. There's a tip thing down there. For just £2 a week, you can help Hybridsteel drink Pepsi Max. Right, get these up. It's all good there. There we are. Do 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 do. Apparently we got a thunderstorm coming on Wednesday. God, I gotta check this because it came up on my phone. Like, Wednesday's gonna be 28 degrees and a bit weird. Apart from it, apparently it's gonna get cooler for the weekend though. That should be fine. Not worth it? Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. What I need to do is I need to make myself a one of those like charity aid videos. Like I need to just kind of put myself into a cardboard box and do the whole like, for just £2 a month, you can help this poor man. Yeah, he's only £1 a month. Yeah, because I only charge 99p a month for monthly subscriptions. Not unlike Twitch, which is like £6.49 for tier 1. Smeg off, Twitch, you money hungry bunch of gluttonous gobules. Right, anyways, 20 squid and I'll buy that card off you, bud. Bit low, suck an egg. 21. Mate, I literally put you 23p up. What are you? I'm not doing it. with no, just some really, really sad violin music. We all know how to do it. If you pay attention to like WaterAid adverts and stuff, I could just sit there with like, hold on, I could sit there with an empty bottle of just going, for just £2 a month, you can help this man. And AI does good video like voiceovers now, so I could probably get like, who's the guy that used to play Grant Mitchell? Can't remember his name, yeah?
Ross Kemp.
Ross Kemp. Get like the Ross Kemp AI in the background. Just £5 a month can help this man drink Pepsi Max. Donating to this is a good cause because just lift off some like crappy reasons. Yeah. Yeah, smeg off, you smelly smeggers. What's the before and after? Like, what the before emptying and after it's full. Yay!
Have to do like something like from one of the hemorrhoid commercials drink.
Or like, happy sitting. I can't remember. That was the penny one from. Yeah.
Sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty. Right, so we need 2 boxes, 1 box, 2 boxes. Ah! There's a man! Hold on, you want to do a straight swap? Okay, yeah, go for it, mate. It's fine. Where did he come from? I thought I was shut. Bums. Apparently I wasn't shut. Yes, sir. You want those 2 cards. And you're going to come in here and you're going to sit... Oh, no, you're not going to sit down. Okay. That's fine. You don't need to sit down. Dun-na-na, dun. Dun-na-na, dun-na-na-na-na-na-na, dun. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na 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 na. Okay, we're fully shelved. I'm gonna knock through the wall. I think it's time, man. Not enough money? How bumholios. Okay. So next thing we've got to do then is buy an air freshener. I don't know if I can get an air freshener yet. Stock order accessories. No. I can't remember. DIY. Where's the smelly thing? There it is. It's 500 skadoodles. 500 skadoodles. Right, we'll power through. Oh, yes. Dear 14 in the Big Brother house. Hybridsteel is running a shop. Do 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 do. It's a gamer. She's gonna sit down and wait for somebody to play cards with her. Well done to that lady. Right, mate, you want to buy everything? No, more. Buy more. More. That's not enough. Minimum 6 packets. Hey, buddy. 1 pack of cards. You got 1 pack? It's the greatest pack in the whole land. You'll be just fine. Hey, big spender. Spend a little time with me. I'm the greatest in the world. Everyone wants to spend time in my shop. It's the greatest shop in the world. Everybody loves it. It's the greatest. It's the best. There's none other like it. And I have the best in the world of shops. I also think everybody should subscribe, because it's the greatest. I've never seen anything better. $45. I wish there was a mod where you could play as a GameStop manager in the early 2000s. In the States, that's where fair trade went to die. And I did, like, GameStop now do a shed ton of Pokemon sales. I was watching there's this YouTuber called Leon Hart, who's a big Pokemon thing, and he's gone to like GameStop and got his cards graded with, because they send them off to PSA, and they're rolling in Pokemon cards right now. They're turning into like Pokemon Central. Apart from, like, you know, all other card shops and game shops and stuff like that, but they're really trying to change their ways. Oh no, that man wants to trade with me. Sure. Thank you. Yes, madam. You want those cards as well? Yes, sir. Give me a sec. 31 skadoodles and 80p. Okay. Pokemon Central is Japan. Sort of. So when it comes down to Japan, they have their own sort of culture when it comes to Pokemon cards. Like, I can't remember who I was. That was on another YouTube channel and stuff. But Pokemon itself is like, it's going through like a second redemption in the UK right now. I don't know what it is like for the rest of the world, but everybody's back into Pokemon. Especially, you can see it in me. I think it's basically the nostalgia of it, because everybody's kind of getting back into it. I think we've got old, and now it's like, well, you know, I've got kids now and they want to do Pokemon, so I could do Pokemon, and that's kind of how I got back into it. So yeah, I think that's where we're at. I think it's just a different generation now, and like, we're the old people telling our kids that, you know, oh, you could do this and everything else, and that's how we all slip back into it. So yeah, I think it's the second coming. So yeah, the second coming of Pokemon cards. It's gonna be it's happening. It died out for a while, kind of in the background, and now it's back with a vengeance. Pogs are a big thing. Ooh. That and Legos. Mate, you saying that? There's a Lego convention down the road from me in November. Lego, there's going to be, where we went to the card convention, there's going to be a Lego convention. I'm like, cool. I said to Kerry, book your tickets if you want. I mean, it's not for me. It's mainly for her. Because she's a Lego person and kids like Lego, so that's fine. For me, I just like, whatever. Okay, guys, you want to come down to my shop? Rip and Win. It's the greatest card shop in all the land. We do the best deals. We've got the greatest customers. No, there's no customer better than ours. It's amazing. We have the greatest audience, the greatest people, and it's the best shop in the world. So come down to Rip and Win. We're all good. Oh, cool. Let's have a look at that. £4.90. That's a new card. I've never seen this one before. So we'll take it for a £5. Accept. Zero money. You're still waiting for Beyblades to come back. Too much messing around with Beyblades. Oh no, is the game going to crash? No, not nearly. The problem with Beyblades is that they get damaged. Right? Cards are a lot more easier to like kind of replace. Especially in like low level cards. You got the smelliest customers in the world. They are the pongest. They've got the most stench. They can clear entire buildings faster than that. But yeah, that was the problem with Beyblades. Beyblades, they're okay to a point, but when you start smashing them about and then you lose bits or they get dented, you're like, oh man, I've got to buy a new bit. And then not many people like stock them. Digimon will come back. You've got One Piece, because of the TV show, the cards are now coming back in. So now they've got like, you know, the One Piece trading card set. That's a thing. You've got Lorcana as a trading card set. That's another thing. Obviously Dungeons and Dragons is never going away. Warhammer, that sort of thing. Basically the old classics are still there. But then you've got the newer ones that are just coming in and kind of getting themselves settled into their own little crowd. So yeah, I mean, it's all right. Lorcana's a big thing because it's Disney. So if you're a little kid and you're like, I want these cards because they're my favorite Disney cards, there you go. It's right there. Oh no, I've got nothing to trade. There we go. Now we got a bigger shop. Oh, I apologize. I'm gonna have to do something really nasty. I have to mute my mic. I'm back, don't worry. What up, Stinky? 7, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5. £1.75. Have a lovely day. And there we go. So we've already extended the shop once. We're doing all right. What's the next extension going to cost us? Oh no, I'm still being a cancel. Right, next extension is going to cost us. If we go to shop level A, and we're going to go 900. So we've got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 1,400, 16, 2,200. Oh no, it's going to cost about 5 grand. 5 grand to open up the shop a bit more. Bumholios. So that means we're gonna have to extend we're gonna have to extend what we sell. We might be able to get one. Well, actually, no, we could. Ooh, maybe. Don't know. Let's have a think. Right, another row there, maybe. Who's going to buy the extra box? I've got one more box left. One more box. Smelly, smelly people. We'd love to have the ability to upgrade the play tables like with deck holders. Well, I think that's kind of what they're going for when it comes to the actual like full-blown you can play this game. You know, it would be nice to start seeing people, you know, I mean, actually, did they already put that in? Or you just have to have them? I think they may already have put that in. So let me just try and find this game quick and we'll go from there. TCG. Right. So I need... There we are. So, I was pretty sure that there was an update that they were able to do that. Maybe I was mistaken, but I thought they were already chucking it in. This is the one that I'm waiting for to like go into. But there we go. Well, this place stinks because of the customers. It's not my fault they smell. It's the fact what they did was they didn't bath. I will take it for £4.20. It's not the place, it's the customers. They smell, not me. Well, there we go. Eh. Right. One, two, three. Three big boxes, mainly. There we go. There we are, all done. Okay, next. I want to put it right in front of this door. There we are. Now I need the air freshener canisters. Oh, and I keep pushing the wrong button. Oh no, my nose. It's not under. It's not under that, is it? It's under the other thing. Stock, accessories, smelly stuff. Right, it's gonna cost me, but it was needed. And there we are. Just gotta wait now until people buy my stuff. Oh, give me a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, trade with you quick. We haven't got this card, so do it for a tenner. Thank you very much. Yep, cool. Next. Did they change it so only one machine fixes a smelly person? I don't know. We're about to find out. Obviously not, right? Because he's just come in and he still smells. So no, it didn't work, but it'll lessen the smell. This guy's just paid for another machine. Nearly. Shame you can't ban smelly people. Right, dude, you're just stinking up the joint. We're just done, won't you? Hello, Eddie. Right. Right, let me just pay off my bills. Unfortunately, no. One machine does not cure them. Right. One box, that's done. Mr. Smelly Drawers here. He's done. 9, 50, 60, 70, 85, done. Oh, go on now, we'll do it for tenner. Bye. All these people. It's 5p. There we go. Hopefully that will fix them. That's all I can hope for. All I can hope is for the next smelly person to walk through my store and get absolutely obliterated by air freshener. Yeah. No, I've got air fresheners. Oh, let's do one to pack of cards. So by the way, a pack of cards is £3.85p in here, right? If you go into a normal shop and buy Pokemon cards, like £8 a pack. It didn't spray him. No. It's got to get something to block people. I don't want to deal with a stinky man here. Yeah. My stomach's turning. Oh no, now I've got to trade with him. Whatever he trades me is gonna stink. What do you want, Smelly? No. Is that it? You just wanted one card. Right. Okay. Fine. £19, 50, 60, 70, 85. Tis really annoying. Oh, you want to trade? Okay, mate. It's starting to come down in price. I can't afford it. Just the one for you? Okie dokie, no problem. Wait, an explosion of stuff. 6, 50, 70. Cheers, bud. Brilliant. How? How did you get past security? Oh, it's £349. Well, we look at, wow, okay. It might come back up in price. 349. Can we do it for 340? Bye. Don't care. How did he get past that? Are they not on? Oh, that's how they did it. I forgot to turn them on. That was a big mistake on my part. The joys of summer and having a beard gets a bit swishy. Right, £4. 75. If you guys are fans of the Y-Files, they released a really cool video. Well, really cool. Yeah, one of those videos you're sitting just going, this could actually happen, and the outcome is kind of scary. If it does happen, it's kind of scary. It's all about Apophis. So what do I? Oh, jeebus. I cannot afford your card right now. Sorry, mate. £4 and 50.75. So if you don't know what Apophis is, go. I'm pretty sure it was Apophis or Apophis. I'm just gonna check now. I want to get this right. But it was a bloody good video because I sat there and just went, actually, if this happens, then yeah, this could be a big thing. The Wi-Fi's. Yeah, Apophis. There you go. Yes, mate. Can he afford it, my friend? I've only got 1,100 quid. Brilliant. Because the theory behind Apophis is, though, we've got a chance. Well, we've got a chance that it's not going to hit Earth. Basically, it's what's known as a city killer meteoroid or asteroid, right? And it's basically, they're predicting if it was to hit the Earth, it was going to land straight on top of LA, so on that side of America, and it would basically make a really big hole. And the theory is that if it did hit Earth at that point, it would cause a tsunami to take out quite a chunk of the west coast of America. It would also have worldwide ecological problems for 30 years. 30 years is what they predicted, because obviously it hasn't happened. They're predicting if it did hit, and they went through all the scenarios, that it would take 30 years for all of the sediment and the dust and everything to like settle, so it would actually be, we would actually be allowed to come back up onto the surface. And it's one of those like civilian reset things that would happen, which has happened before, which probably the reason why the Great Flood happened and the reason why we were in an ice age and all of this. And basically, it would cause an ice age, but only it would be a short one, 30 years. But most of humanity will lose about half the population of the world. And I was like, bugger. So the idea is NASA tracks all these asteroids. Worst comes worst, we have to try and survive. That's basically it. Most people will go underground though, so we'll be mole people for about 30 years. And the worst part is this is supposed to happen like what, in soon? Yeah, it's like cool, right? I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna. I think we've moved just out of the actual asteroid's path. But it was yeah, it's pretty much, if it does get too close, it could cause like brown trouser time. Technically, we're still in Ice Age. See, I've been saying that. I keep getting called a whack job for it, though. You talk to anybody, and they're like, "Well, we can't be because the temperatures are still going up." It's like, yeah, it happens. Unfortunately, it's the life cycle of the planet. But I think we've got what we've done is we've kind of sped up the process. Where yes, we were just coming out of an ice age, so you know the ice is gonna melt, but we are part of the problem of why it's happened faster. You know. 1, 2, 3. 3 boxes of yellow. But this thing could cause like another one. I just sat there and said, well, I mean, if it happens, we'll try and survive it. But it was genuinely quite an interesting video, because obviously if there's like a threat to that in real life, then you sit there and just go, yep, it could happen. But it's one of those times you kind of just have to brown trousers it a little bit. I can't move the bin. Kind of disappointed by that. Right, 165 skadoodles. Oh. What's up? Wanda Watkins. Sorry, I've only just seen your message. How you doing? Welcome into the chat and the stream and whatever else you want to call it. I mean, hang out, chill out, doesn't matter. Basically, I'm slowly getting back into like doing stuff. I suffered from heat stroke over the weekend and I just wasn't feeling well. Like today I'm feeling all right, so I kind of figured I'd come on the stream, have a chat and do all that stuff that, you know, I kind of should do. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm taking it easy. I'm playing a game that doesn't involve a lot of brain power, so I'm okay right now. How's your day been? It's been all right. Slower. Had to go to the chemist today, pick up a load of stuff for the wife, and then we had came home. Just sort of, all I've really done is sort of just try to recover. So it's more just sort of keeping myself like hydrated, bring myself back up with like everything basically. Half an hour, I'm all right. But yeah, it was my fault. I mean, I did because I'm trying to get rid of a load of stuff. So I did a couple of boot fairs over the weekend, and I don't like doing stuff when it's too hot. But it was kind of one of those times like, you know what, I'll just run it. I'll be okay. And I kind of wish I hadn't. Like Saturday wasn't too bad. I mean, it was warm and it was all right. But when I came home, I was like, yeah, I think I caught the sun a bit. I got like sunburn on the side of my neck and I was a little bit red one side. And then I was like, oh, I'll do another one today. I'll do another one tomorrow. I'll be fine. And then yesterday, it fucking killed me. I was literally like standing next to my car, just like, I'm not going to pass out just yet. And I was you could feel it. And I was like, oh. I was looking for a good one, peaceful game. Can you suggest one for me? It's depending on what you're into. Like, are you looking for like a hobby sort of game where you focus on a certain thing? Or are you just looking for something for just chill out with and not really rush? and you're playing it in your own time, and you don't really care if you do things too slow. Because of that, you like simulator games, go check out my entire channel. I would suggest Hybridsteel. No, it's again, Hybridsteel was one of those games that really, for me, was a chill game. I really enjoyed that. Car Mechanics Sim is pretty chill. You know, I mean, it's basically building cars and not really worrying about too much. So, yeah, it's go for it. But I mean, there is a ton of shop simulators out there. If you don't like cards, there's everything. So there's quite a lot of variation out there. If you just want a chilly, or I don't know, if you just want a chill automation game, I would go with Parcel Simulator. There's no real stress in that. It's just sorting parcels out. If you're looking for cars, there's several car games, but CMS is good for taking them apart. My Garage is a good one if you want a little bit more of an advanced like car game. Yeah, it's depending what sort of sim you're going for, because you've got like automation sims, idle sim, clicker. Then you've got things like this, which is like shop sim. There's a lot of sim style games. But most of my channel has been basically focused on doing sim games, like since I started doing YouTube a couple of years back. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do something a little bit more expensive, Planet Coaster's pretty good. Zoo Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon, that's a good one. Farm Sim is one of those games that you can basically switch your brain off. So it does come down to what you kind of want, like that sort of focus. So that's up to you, man. That's right. But yeah, that's kind of what I grew my channel on. My channel has been grown on simulation gaming, and like I do like a first impression Friday. So I try most Fridays to try and get like a new game, and then just run through the demo or something and just like show people what it's like, see if it's any good. We've done a couple of those recently, which has been quite nice. So I try and find something new every week at least, and if not, I go back to something that's kind of a classic on the channel, like Planet Crafter. I mean, Planet Crafter, there again, there's a really nice like sim, like a really nice chill sim game. Things like that, there's loads of them. It just comes down to what you're interested in by the end of it. What's the other one? Pet Shelter. That's just come out if you want to play with some like cute little puppies and things like that. Yeah, I mean, it's about, yeah, there was Monster Clinic was all right. You got to heal different monsters, so people would drop their monster off and you would heal them in different ways, and then you go out in the back and they're playing, and then you go and collect them for their owners when they turn up. That was kind of just one of those adorable little games. But yeah, I have played a stupid amount of like weird ones. But I mean, this is pretty. I would say something like this. it doesn't take a lot of, there's no stress in this. This is kind of where my brain goes if I ever want to like chill out. $75p. But there's currently let me just pull up the sale, because there's one in there's a sale right now on. It was the Polish game sale, unless that's finished. But that had some really cool ones. Oh, that's the other one that's just come out. Card Simulator Multiplayer. There you go. So this is the other one. This came out in January, or sorry, June this year. This is the other card shop game. It's kind of, it's a bit of a rip-off of this one, but there's quite a lot of these. I mean, I might even give this one a go on a Friday, because it's basically the same sort of card game, but it's sort of more graphical, well, graphically nice, and they already have like the card game in. So they already put in a card game into the actual game itself, whereas the one that we're playing right now hasn't quite got around to doing this. So yeah, I might look at this one, because this is the multiplayer version as well. And this one at the moment is only £5.99, so relatively cheap if you want to go through that one. I might do it because obviously I'm a big fan of the TCG card shop sim, so I may pick this one up tomorrow and then have a little like fondle through it and see where we come up. And I mean, because it's like do a first impression on Friday, if you want to check that game out, as it's only a £5. Yeah, I can afford that. It's all good. Where are it? Wholesome Games. There's some really nice ones in here. All these are pretty good, but these are all like real chill games. Wholesome, nice looking, easy on the eyes, and so on and so forth. The Quake sale is basically we've got the weekend. You got Need for Speed games if you're into your cars. Is that the Poland sale? Yeah, there is. From Poland with Love. So this is the Polish lot. Manor Lords. That's a good game for that to chill. That's a nice city builder. Gas station sim. To be fair, very calm, very easy game to pick up and play. Let's keep going. Storage Hunter sim. That one's really peaceful. You basically build a pawn shop up and you go and sell stuff and you go and bid on auctions. What else have we got? Silent Hill, area, depending if you like. Timberborn, nice, chill city builder, and you're playing with beavers. Not necessarily that bad. There you go, gas station sim, 1675. Food truck sim, we played that way back when that first came out. It was all right. You know, making stuff in the back of your van and upgrading bits and pieces and making burgers and food. It was okay. But yeah, there's a lot of games on sale right now. I mean, obviously not as much as like the Steam sale, but these are games that, I mean, bee simulators, I think this is as chill as you're going to get. You're a bee. Well done. Golf Zombies. Still haven't played this one. Probably won't. But there's loads of them. Loads and loads. And when you look at some of these and you think, oh wow, I didn't realise the Polish actually made these. Every single one of these games is made by a Polish developer. And like, there's so many. But there you go. I mean, I hope I've opened your eyes a little bit. You go on a little like rabbit hole for yourself. But if I can help in any way, you know, I can give you my honest opinion about a game if I played it. If I can't, I will just say, look, you know, you kind of have to figure it out for yourself. But if I've read reviews, because what I tend to do is if I don't buy a game, I normally do read through like what people are talking about, and if it's like, well, this is something I haven't bought, I'll try and find out about it as well, because it could be something I pick up in the not so distant future. But you just have to keep an eye. That's the way it is. Timberborn is great, yes. Always make sure you're planning for your drought. Droughts are horrible. I think the system that I'd got to, I think I was able to keep water for the whole time. It got a little bit risky sometimes, but my problem with Timberborn is like, I'm not a very like, I mean, if you watch like real civil engineering, people like that, I'm not that much of a charismatic person when it comes to like making videos, but I normally just tell it more of things I'm actually going to be doing and planning, because that's how my brain works, instead of like, oh yeah, we're just going to do this. I'll be like, okay, so now we're going to work on this part here and build it up and go from there, that sort of thing. But it does come down to the sort of content you like watching. For me, I'm more boring than anything else. By the way, what do I do besides gaming? What, in real life? Is that the sort of question you're asking? Or, like... Are you talking about my life away from these screens? Yes, my friend. What can I do for it? 11 quid. Thanks, mate. Ah, you want to trade, sir? Yes, what can I do for you? £44 for that? £44? I'll do it for 40. Thank you very much. Yes. Lovely jubbly. Thank you. Have I got to fill up my canisters yet? Nope. Not as many smelly customers come in yet. We're doing it as well. I mean, he was smelly. Oh, I didn't give him his change. You know what? The next person, I need to bring in a member of staff. I don't want to keep serving people. And we're making a fairly decent amount of money per day now, so I think getting a staff member in is a good idea. And I can just sit in a corner and just be like, no, I don't need to talk to you. I don't own that card. I want it for £1. There we go. Awesome. So if you're asking about what I do in my time away from being on YouTube, I am a full-time carer for my wife. I gave up my work 9 years ago, and basically I became her carer, my kids' carers, because my kids are a handful and my wife isn't as mobile as she used to be. She went through cancer. She went through gastroparesis. She's gone through hell and back, and I'm basically here picking up as many pieces as I can to just get by. That's kind of where I'm at. And yeah, that's basically me. And I started doing YouTube as a way of not staring at the same four walls every day and giving myself something else to do to occupy my mind of him from boredom. Because the problem with being at home all the time is that when you're at home all the time, there is nothing else for you to do apart from housework. And when you've done all the housework, or you've had a crappy day and you don't really want to do nothing, you sit there and look at the wall and there's nothing else to do. So I picked up YouTube because it was a way that I could kind of divert some of my time when my kid, because my plan was when my kids get into full-time education, I can do more on here. And now they're in full-time education. I mean, Logan's been in full-time for the last couple of years. He's been in like, he's up 4 years now. And now my youngest is now in year 2. So now during the day I can actually put videos together and I can start working on that, or I can do a bit more streaming and I can do things, and that's basically it. That's exactly where I'm up to, and that's kind of where I am. I don't have masses amount of money. I'm your bog standard guy who just plays games, and I've been doing gaming my entire life. I've been a solid gamer for around 36 years now. A lot's changed in my time, and it's only changed. The evolution is going faster and faster each day, and that's just life. And the worst part is the more I reminisce over things that I used to do when I was younger, you realize how far back that was. That's kind of weird. Right, so I need 2 and 1, 2 of those and 1 of those. All right. You know what? I'm going to open up the license for those. We'll be right. And basically, what you see is what I'm up to. I kind of don't have anything else to do because I can't. You know, I kind of hope at one day, you know, maybe that this channel takes off, but I think I've resorted myself to. It's more of a hobby that basically gives me pocket money. That's kind of where I'm up to on this. Right, I think getting it. I gotta pay my bills. No. Oh. But yeah, if you ever want to just for me, streaming is a way that I can sit here and talk to people and just kind of get through not just my day, but to kind of let other people just chill. Because I always know, like when I used to come back from work, I mean, because I used to work a lot of hours, I was one of those people. I wanted to come home, even though it was like 10:30 at night. I always wanted to come home and just sit there and listen to somebody. And I spent most of my time after I come home from work, like on Xbox. So I used to have my little squad playing Call of Duty, and these were the people that I hung around with every night when I come home from work. And every night I used to come home and listen to them. I never used to really talk a lot unless I was kind of needed in the actual like fight we were in against some people online. But it was always just nice just to listen to people. And I kind of figured that that's the sort of stream that I like doing. I like having just make it as like you're just talking to your mate down the pub. You know, it's just a strange parasocial relationship. There's someone online, he's just talking shit, and you're just like, whatever, and you're okay with that. You know, just is the weirdo down the pub. Just think of me as that. Because worst part is I'm normally always around. And if you ever just want to sit down and talk and still be anonymous and vent your frustrations or life, or you just want someone just there, that's what these streams are for, really. I mean, if I was going to be like 100% massively serious about YouTube, I would put down like, I'd have like a video out every single, well, I'd try and do it, but I'd have like a video every single day. I'd put like maximum effort into everything, but I can't. So I'm just here to chill and hang out and be happy. That's it. That's all I'm here for. That's what the streams are for. If I get like carried away and I do like a big series of videos, then I'm having fun and I'm enjoying the process again, and I'm back into that like groove of just like shoving videos out, and I'm all good. You can kind of tell if I'm all right or not. If I'm like having like I did, I got sunburnt and heat stroke over the weekend. I was knackered. I didn't stream. I didn't do nothing. You can always tell if I'm not right. No videos go out for a couple of days, but kind of getting back into it now. So my brain's starting to tick again. I'm starting to like, I'm happier than I was. I'm better than I was. I'm okay. And that's kind of, you'll start seeing videos come out. $10p. I don't want it then. Look, I've got two of them. I don't care. But yeah, during the week it's normally I do like 2-hour streams. Like I'm on a little bit earlier today because I can't bother to like go on PlayStation. I was kind of like, I'm all right at the moment. Don't need to do this. It's too hot, and my ear sweats when I put my headset on, and I have to listen to my brothers, and I have to listen to this. And sometimes you don't want to, so I'm all right. But yeah, normally I'm on. If I'm online during the week, it's after 9 o'clock because it's UK time. My kids are in bed, everything's settled, everything's sorted, and I've got time. And then from there, weekends, I try and stream every Saturday. And I'm normally in for around 3 to 4 hours, depending on like what else is around, what my life's doing at the time. Sometimes I'm on Sundays as well, but that's kind of if I don't see myself doing videos too often through the week. I'll do sections where I kind of stream for like a week and I'll do videos, and I'll do some streaming, then I'll do videos, and kind of I try and alternate it a little bit more. Don't care, mate. £6 for the card, or you can go away. You think it's too low? You haven't met a proper card trader. Excellent. Yes, madam. You want me to buy your card? I'll do it for £1. Thank you very much. Hydrate. Oh, I am. I'm hydrating. It is warm today. So you saw my store, what my actual like fourth wall store. I tried to make stuff that wasn't myself, so I can't remember if I put any Hybridsteel like actual logos and stuff on there, because I do it all myself. So if there's no Hybridsteel logo on there, that's mainly because nobody really buys merch with somebody's name on it, right? You always buy merch of just strange stuff, or a limited run t-shirt, or this, that and the other. That's kind of what I went down the route of, like, no one's really buying the Hybridsteel stuff, so how about I just do a couple of like weird things to go on the front of it. 87.30. Let me just trade this guy and then we're good. I'll do it for £10. Thank you. By the way, I work at a pizza shop, and when I'm free from my job, I do artwork right now. I'm working on a project. Okay, cool. Hopefully, man, you do what you can. If you want to, I know that if you do, like, if you're a good artist and you can capture it, like drawing Pokemon really works well. There was a guy that I found on Whatnot. His name is Ryan Goss. And he trades Pokemon cards in his spare time. He's also he's a full-time chef, and he's an artist, and he draws Pokemon, so for commission work. And he used to do really, really well, but he does like TikTok videos of his artwork sometimes, and he was really, really good. I almost, because I found him on Whatnot, I bought some cards off of him, but then I looked at it and I was just like, I might want to buy one of his pieces of art as well, because it was really cool. And my wife's a big fan of certain Pokemon, and I was wondering if I could get him to do like a commission piece. So yeah, that's the sort of thing that I'd look into if I was good at art, like proper good. That's kind of where I would go. But I would, if I sorted my life out earlier, I would have probably gone down, because I'm okay at art. I never really bothered to carry it on. I did little bits here and there, but I never like kept me going. And I always said, if I actually bothered to focus in school, I would have gone down the route of taking probably my master's in art. And then I could have gone down that whole like building up a portfolio and becoming a tattooist. It's kind of a cool way to live. I mean, if you're in my Discord, you can join my Discord. There should be a link in the if you're on Twitch. I don't know if there's a link there. If not, head over to my YouTube channel. There's a link in the description box there. You can just check out my Discord. Drop me a message there. That's the best way to get hold of me if you ever want me to look at anything. Everything I know, the reason why I do it all on Discord, and I know it sounds weird, the reason why I do everything on Discord is because everything's recorded. Okay, so if you go onto my Discord and actually like I think there's a section there for pictures and memes. You can post pictures there. And the reason why I ask for people to do it all on Discord and it's in the public eye is because then I don't get like abuse thrown at me for being a weirdo, or because you get these people at the moment like, oh yeah, you can contact me on Discord, you can DM me. It's like, I don't do DMs. So everything gets done on the public board in front of people. So there's none of this like, oh, he's a pedo, oh, he's any of this, oh, he's all of that. That stuff disgusts me. So if it's done in the public space, everyone can read it, and then it's just there, because then I don't have any of the blame. No one else has the blame. It's all just done. And that's how I kind of do it all. DMing, I don't do really DMs. Certain people I talk to, because I've known them for a while, I can DM them. But if it's people I've not ever spoken to, everything's done through public, because I don't accept DMs from strange people, because I know there are weirdos online and I don't like it. So yeah. That's just my stance on it. Before anybody goes, well, he doesn't do this, it's like, no, I don't. It's pretty simple. That's the other problem with being a gamer, right? Is the age, the people who watch gaming content, if you're like, if I was to put this into an example, if you're one of those people who makes gaming content and it's all like colorful and loud and everything else, your average audience is younger, right? So it's kind of, I kind of see that as a bit weird, you know, because you never know who's going to DM you. You never know who's going to try and talk to you. And if you're caught talking to somebody who's like younger, then it always seems a bit strange. Have you got my friends request? I'll pick it all up when I'm done. So if you're in my Discord now, I'll read messages when I'm basically done on here. I do it all when I've finished. Yes, sir. What can I do for you? You want me to buy that card for £5? I'll buy it for a £5. Have a great day. Sorry about that. Oh, you want to buy cards? Excellent. Should you open it or should you keep it sealed? £6. He's only asking for 4. You know what? We'll do it for a £5. Pucker, thank you very much. But yeah, I might have to pick up the other card game, just because it's only like a £5 right now, and I think it would be okay for like First Impression Friday. And I know it's not new for like other people, but it would be new for me. And I can do direct comparison to this game because I'm a fan of this one. I can compare it to the other one and we'll be all right. It gives us a basis. Like TCG set the bar about here, so we'll see where the bar ends. Right, we're hiring someone. Okay, so I need 1 big pack, 1 little pack. That's right. As I said, I mean, if you joined into my Discord, you can put your stuff up in the pictures and memes section. So if it's in the pictures and memes section, everyone else can see it as well. And there are people in my Discord who are sometimes active. They might like it as well. Just saying. Right, 674. Right, get these on the shelf. Okay, we can get another shelf in now, I think. Well, I don't know. Ooh, staff. I can't remember. I'll recruit. Me. Oh, we can't get anyone else. We can get the slow person. No, we don't like slow people. We want this guy. We want Axel on checkout. This guy on stock. Actually, you get Clark on. Yeah, Clark's only 400. Still gonna be me then, isn't it? Right. Let's buy a shelf then. Is there nicer shelves? Ah, the wide shelf. Yes, that's what we like. Right. I think what we just need is more of these. And then I can buy... I'm gonna try and leave myself enough to... so I can pay my bills. Right, that'll do. Cool, cool, cool. So now we're on to like these ones. No, that's fair. At the end of the day, though, I mean, I'm just saying, like, there are people out there who sometimes are looking for artists as well. So it's just one of those things. My Discord's real quiet as well. Like, occasionally one person might talk. It's a very, very quiet place. It's kind of lonely. I'm so lonely. But in fairness, I don't really talk on it. I use it for letting people know that the new videos are coming out. Occasionally I'll be able to like talk about stuff, but I haven't really, because I'm not one of those YouTubers who plays a lot of games with other people. It's kind of, it is just a social place for if anybody ever wants to talk. That's it, really. And the plus side is it's anonymous. So if you ever just like, yeah, it's a bit like being on live stream. You talk and no one has to know who you are. Right, I made $15. That's because I bought a shelf. Right, open says me. Stand behind my counter. Save the world. Right, I think we're going to call this the last day. Day 18. We bought a new shelf. Oh, yes. Can't find system gate 2. Oh, no. What a shame. Sorry, bud, I haven't got it in yet. There we go. I think we're going to run out of those packs. It's like buying ETBs at the moment for white flare, and that was that annoyed the smeg out of me. So when I was doing my sale over the weekend, I was selling off whatever like we got laying around the house, and there was this guy comes up. He was looking through my collection. He goes, "Yeah, have you got any white flare? Like this is a Pokemon thing." I was like, I haven't got anything on me personally because I'm actually physically collecting it myself right now. He goes, yeah, so am I. I was like, excellent, okay, that's fine. And he goes, yeah, there's a guy over a couple of stalls away from you and he's selling 2 ETBs of white flare. I said, oh yeah, how much are you selling them for? He goes, £65. I went, you're having half. He goes, no, they're 65 quid each. By the way, these ETBs are like big boxes. I'll show you, right? An ETB looks like one of these. Right. Comes in a big box and you get one of these and you get loads and loads of cards with it, right? Loads of cards. Right?
An ETB is an elite trainer box, you should tell me.
Yes, it's an elite trainer box, right? And it comes with, you know, a massive amount of energy cards. You get like 8 packs in the box as well, and you get all the other bits and pieces. And it's pretty cool if you're a collector because you never know what you get. And they're 40 to 45 pound each, depending on where you go shopping. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. This guy on the boot fair was selling them for 65 pounds a piece. 65 quid. I was like, that's a fucking rip-off. He goes, yeah, but they're really hard to get hold of. It's like, it's depending where you go. Like, I bought mine from Folkestone. So there's a place down there called Cardz. Really good shop, really nice. And in order for you to work there, you have to have a beard. Everyone in Cardz has a beard, so I fit in perfectly, right? And yeah, I went down there and they had a few left, so I bought one from them. And he goes, well, we have to physically open the box now because of resellers. And I was like, you what? He goes, yeah, basically if people find out that we've got a big stock of them, we get loads of people down here. They all come in, they buy up all our stock, and then they go and sell them on eBay and other places. I was like, yeah, I know. He goes, yeah, so what we have to do is we have to look at we have to take each pack and we have to physically undo it. So we have to unseal it in store because then it cannot be resold for the price that you paid for it. I kind of sat and just went, wow. Like these guys, this is how well they have to keep it on top of it all. So if you buy one of these like elite trainer boxes from a card shop and they open it, it's because of that. Their policy is you're not allowed to resell it for more than it's actually worth. And that's the first time I've seen it ever happen. So yeah, if that's what you buy, that's what you get. How you doing, 3D Plastic Fancy? I'm doing alright. I'm doing much better than I was a couple days ago. So thanks very much for asking. Jeebus, you know what? You want 249. It's only worth 227. We'll do it for 200. Thank you very much. And there we go. Brilliant. 82. That was the only reason why I bought that card. Well, that because of this customer. I was like, yeah, I can afford that. It's like you have to kind of work it out. Can you afford the card you're buying? go. Right, that's 138 quid. Brilliant. Oh yes. So if you have enjoyed this stream, hit the like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates. I will be back here with a brand new one at some point as we go through. I'll definitely look at that other card game because it does look like it could be a little bit different from this, but I feel like it's going to be exactly the same sort of formula. So if I can pick it up maybe a little bit cheaper as well, I'll try and find it. But yeah, I think that's kind of where we're going to go. I want to see it because it has been rated as a positive experience. People have played it and they've enjoyed it and they've liked it. So I'm kind of may have to look into it for myself. See what I can do. Give me a second, lady, and let me just finish off serving these people. Be right with you. How you doing? What can I do for you? You want me to buy your card? How about we do it for 270? Well, not 270, £2.70. Accept. Thank you. Mercy buckets. Yes, you want to buy all the singles. Gotcha. There we go. Oh. You need a deck box? Well... Oh, well, if you spend lots and lots of money in this store, I can sort you out a deck box, can't I? Because I have to buy it in as a supply. I probably won't be around tomorrow because tomorrow's going to be like 31 degrees and this flat gets very hot. So we'll be like dying. I'll be a puddle of my own mess tomorrow. Yep. It's going to be sweaty. I mean, it's already quite warm now. This is the problem with living upstairs. Right? If you live upstairs, if you live in a flat and you live upstairs, everything rises. The heat is disgusting. This is what it's like a couple of weeks ago when it was like 37. It was like, no, I'm done. Don't like it. My gas bottles, that one's okay. We've still got a little bit left in both those and we've got a full bottle. There we go. What's 15p? Seriously. Excellent. What? Now you smell like roses. You are beautiful. Red car and a blue car had a race. I haven't got a system gate 2, right? It's going to take me some time to get that much. We'll have a look at actually how long that's going to take, right? Yes, mate. Excellent. Yes. I know I gave him the wrong amount of change. Hold your horses. No. Do 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 do. Right, 52. No. Slowly but surely, I think I've almost got down this collection down to 2s. So the reason why I'm always looking for 2 is because when people trade, sometimes they trade for another card. So if you've always got 2 in your collection, you've always got a spare. So you've got 1 for trading, 1 for keeping. It's all good, right? $8.50. Apparently, after 3 times of telling him the same number, he said yes. I am the lord of your table. Ah. That's a lot of yellow. Well done, mate. Pucker. 5, 6, 7, 60. Give me a sec, matey. I'll be right with you. We'll sell that, love. How you doing? You want me to buy your card for 7? You know what? Can we do it for 760? Means I make a couple of quid off that one. All right. Fan dabby doozy. Right, let me just. He's still buying stuff. I'm just waiting. He came in, started a trade, and then he was like, I'm going to buy stuff as well. So that's good. Customer service. He's happy. It's all good. Pucker, mate. Pucker. £23 and 65 skadoodles. Yeah. Right, let's stack this up. Right. Okay, so we need a big box of blue, 2 big boxes, 1 little one, and then 1 big box there as well. So 1 big box of blue, 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those, and We'll get there. Oh, yeah, in. Yeah, well done. Perfect. And there we go. Right, so what's all this other stuff that people want? Not that one. So, stock orders. Let's go figurines. So, figurines are like locked off. They're like later expansions anyway. He said he wants like, I don't know what system gate is, unless it's a thing that I haven't looked at. I think when he's saying system gate 2, I think there might be an error in the code of what they're saying, because there is no system gate. As you can see, it's like different levels of cards, and I think system gate 2 might be scripting for something that's up and coming in the game, which would be the graded cards. Maybe we'll have to see. All right, well, there we are, and there we go. My boring little store. We're almost we're getting there slowly. It's 18 days in. We've got ourselves a couple of bits of stock. We've got 838 quid in. I kind of need to hire somebody, but at the same time I don't really want to, because the guy works so slow. So we're going to go from there. If you guys are interested, I might be back tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. But if I'm not, then it's because I'm still suffering a little bit. But I want to look into the other card game as well. Maybe we'll do that as a video or a live stream. I'll see how things go. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, hit the like, subscribe, notifications button below for all of that. I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever I was doing on the channel. Until then, I want to say thank you very much for being here. I say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, and have a great rest of your day. Boom. Fist bump to you.